We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Quo is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is up and in, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready on 1 and 2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quo racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
And a called strike down. In the zone, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Here's Joe Panik.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Standing in, Hunter Pence. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 now to Pence. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Buster Posey now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Third baseman, number 6. Anthony
takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Settling in now, Brandon Belt. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
First baseman, Brandon.
And he lays off there 1-0. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A fastball that just misses inside. Hard liner to center field. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Scherzer gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Quo sprinting after it. 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now, Scott Quo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Scott Quo.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cueto.
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. A base hit in his first trip. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Quo is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hard ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Joe Pennick, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. 1 out. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. 1 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Cruz on the move, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Ball 2. Scherzer comes set. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Wieters.
Weak roller right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Addison Russell becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
3rd baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
In there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Called strike 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Giants.
Striding into the box, Scott Quo. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Denard Span stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now what?
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Adam Eaton.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in once again, Michael Taylor, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a ground ball. 0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
On its way is pitch number 75. Hunter Pence is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor moves over. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Ryan Zimmerman.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Playing 11.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Zimmerman is retired, and there's 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the air now out to right field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next,
striding in once again, Matt Wieters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
digging in to try it again. Pablo Sandoval. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Sandoval.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Eaton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in, Scott Quo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Into the box, Johnny Cueto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the set. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Addison.
Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Settling in now, Max Scherzer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall. Ready now, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eaton.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Runners on first with one down. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Here comes the payoff pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now batting, Michael Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Denard Span. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Murphy has it, and he's retired here, one away. Here's Joe Panik. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pence has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panik's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. At the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
First baseman, number 9.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a fastball just a bit high. And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor is after it, and no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The shortstop.
So coming to the plate,
Brandon Crawford.
first pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Striding in, Scott Quo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ryan Madsen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game.
Ryan Madsen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals move to 1.